I know. I know, right? I'm so glad our schedules lined up for today. No, I think daytime dates are great. Way more chill than the night ones. I don't know, something about them, it hits different. There's there's a lot less pressure somehow. Or maybe it all depends on who you're with. In this case, I'm enjoying it. You are too? Okay, that's good. I didn't want to be the annoying person asking, but are you having fun? Yeah, I didn't want to be like the band that's the opening act for the main event, and everybody's still trying to find their seat, waiting at the bar, the merch booth, and nobody has heard of you in their entire life. They're just playing their guts out, just trying to get a little tiny bit of attention from this entire arena that has no idea who they are. And so, out of desperation, they either shout the name of the town they're playing in or ask the crowd, "Are you having fun?" And it's just crickets. So, I'm glad you're having fun, and I'm having fun as well. I already said that, didn't I? Anyway, thanks for agreeing to come out with me. Yeah, I've always liked this museum. I used to come here all the time when I was growing up. Everywhere you look, there's something fascinating. It's just, it made me feel special that I got to see all these special things. I loved it. I loved it so much that I practically had the layout memorized. So I kind of burnt myself out on it. And this is the first time I've been back in quite a while. Yeah, they've changed it up. So I'm really digging the new stuff. Well, none of it is really new. It is a museum after all. So, how's work? Yeah? How about that project you were working on? I know you said you're up against a deadline. That's good. With what you've told me, it sounds like a real grind. You must have an amazing work ethic. That's really admirable. No, no, not me. I don't. I just do what I do. It pays the bills. Ugh, I still can't believe I told you that. That I want to be a stand-up comedian. I've never told anyone that. Seriously. Because it's ridiculous. You can't just talk for a living. Okay, social media influencers, talk show hosts. Okay. I get it. There are some people who get paid to talk, but that's a total pipe dream. No, I've never performed in front of a crowd, except, well, I don't think this counts, but except for the all-school play holiday pageant in the fifth grade, I was the star. No, no, I don't mean that I was the lead or that I was the best. I was literally dressed as the star. My costume was made of cardboard, and I was covered in glitter. Yeah, yeah, I walked out center stage and had one line, which was two sentences. I am the star. Follow me. Yeah. Yeah, that was my big debut. It was pretty awesome. Did you ever do any theater in school? No. Not a glutton for attention? Well, I've always really enjoyed stand-up comedy, just as an observer, and it's done really well. It's almost like a magic trick. The comedian is only using words to get an entire audience to spontaneously laugh at the same time. When you're in a room and that happens, it's really something else. So I may not have actually tried it, but I have toyed around and loosely constructed what I think might be a tight five. A 5-minute set of stringed together topics. What? You want to hear it? Really? No, I have it memorized. Yeah, like I said, I've just never actually performed in front of anyone. No, because is a reason. Because it might not be funny. I'm being self-deprecating again. Well, isn't that what comedians do? Besides, I don't think I am. I'm just putting forward a very probable hypothesis. That's not the same as self-doubt. Okay, kind of is. We're, right, right now, here, oh, we're in a museum. It's like a library. Library adjacent. People are gonna shush me. Um, well, there's a courtyard over this way. Yeah, yeah, the acoustics should be dynamite for belly laughs. All right, we seem to be alone. Okay, so imagine that there is a microphone stand and the MC announces my name and I come charging onto the stage and I take that microphone into my hand. Yeah, big energy. The crowd is pumped. Lots of applause. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. You don't actually need to applaud. Because you're gonna attract attention. Okay. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, I will accept it. It actually is giving me more confidence. So, okay. I'm run out. I take the mic. Thank you everyone, and to answer your question, I'm a Sagittarius. No, no, seriously though, I'm an Aries. Actually, I have no clue what my sign is. It's unlisted. Isn't it wild how some people allow the positioning of the stars and the moon to dictate how their day is going to go? All I'm worried about is the UV forecast and what level of SPF I'm going to put on. The sun does not mess around, and I need to preserve this face as long as I can. You ever seen drawings of the sun wearing sunglasses? Who do you think gave him those? And wherever he got them, it couldn't be an overnight delivery. Okay, that got a laugh from some of you, and some of you look completely confused. That's my vibe. Buckle up. So, the sun's go-to caricature is wearing sunglasses, and the moon's accessory is an old-timey nightcap, like the bear on the box of Sleepy Time tea. But the moon is up all the time. It gets no sleep. It is forever hanging above, just waiting for its turn to get lit. Isn't it weird how sometimes during the day you'll just randomly see the moon hanging in the sky and you're like, wow, is this what Luke felt like on Tatooine? Am I a Jedi? How cool would that be, though? To be a Jedi? Pretty great, right? Moving stuff with your mind. I mean, yeah, you could do that now. Just walk up to any automatic door and wave your arm. You may feel powerful then, but like Jedis, they do that with everything. Pretty great. Maybe not so much the risk of getting your arm chopped off or being tossed into a lava pit, but you gotta take the good with the bad, right? Yeah, maybe a Jedi isn't all it's cracked up to be. I see some bombastic side eye popping off. Is everyone wondering how much longer I'm going to be talking about Star Wars? You ever notice in the movies that take place in the future? Well, I know technically Star Wars says it takes place a long, long ago, but it's in the future, whatever. Anyway, movies that take place in the future, they go one of two ways with wardrobe. It's either togas or spandex jumpsuits. They do. It's like when they were writing the rule books for movies. This was decided upon. Either super spacey or hard reset back to ancient times. Fast forward or rewind. That's just what they do. It's so strange. In 100 years, what do you think it will be? What's gonna win out? If nowadays is any indication, I say the spandex jumpsuits. Because everyone and their sister lives in leggings now. Isn't it the truth? You don't have to sell me. I live in leggings. Sure. Sure, give me a pair of Lululemon extra longs and a cable knit sweater. That's my idea of a perfect, cozy Sunday. Chris Evans, Knives Out style. You can't deny the comfort of leggings. Ladies, I don't blame you. You all collectively decided that snug pajama pants were acceptable to wear to any occasion, and that's that. Meanwhile, if a guy walks out of the house in sweatpants, forget it. It either looks like he's going to the gym or is 2 weeks into dealing with some sort of breakdown. Add in a half-grown beard and some mustard stains, it's a full depression. Speaking of depression, that's my time. If you have a great night, be sure to tip your server because remember, money talks, but all mine ever seems to say is goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. And I run off stage before the massive applause dies off. The end. Dang. Dang it. I should have been timing. I have no clue how long I was talking for. It felt like forever. Well, what did you think? Shut up. You liked it? Are you just being nice? Really? My heart was pounding in my ears the entire time. Was I yelling? I didn't mean to if I was. No? Okay, good. The adrenaline was just pumping and... Oh, I was so nervous. Embarrassing myself like that. It wasn't embarrassing? You're like officially the nicest person ever. What's that? You thought there'd be stuff about the parking garage? What do you mean? The weird stuff I see people do and say at the garage? Oh, no. I I didn't think anyone would find that interesting. The couple crashing into the pillar and then popping their own tire? Yeah, I mean, stuff like that happens all the time. For sure. Absolutely. I see stuff go down all the time. People are crazy, and they think no one sees, but I'm posted up and have nothing else to look at, so I see it all. Yeah, I mean, there's comedy and observation. That's very true. You're really smart. You are. Wow, this is interesting. No, there's like so many experiences and things that have happened. This is this is honestly blowing my mind. I I've been thinking that I can't ever do stand up because I'm stuck at my day job, but really, really I could be using my day job to create material. You've you've opened a window for me to look at things differently. For real. What was that? I should be sure to wear sunscreen when I'm next to the open window. Yes. See, that that joke is really lame, isn't it? I'm just gonna scrap this whole routine, if we could even call it that. No, it's hacky. It is hack city. It's not good. You thought some of it was funny? Which part? Just overall, how very diplomatic and vague. No, you're sweet. I appreciate it. You're very kind to encourage me in the first place. Thank you. Gosh. Well, now I now I'm gonna have to remember all the stuff that I've seen and put together a new set. Oh, hey, okay. Tell me if this is anything. So, there was this one time that a customer parked, and on his way out, he asked me for a light. Now, I don't smoke, so I said no, and he took out a new pack of cigarettes.